Hi everyone! In this video, I want to take a few minutes to walk you through the needs assessment assignment and clarify exactly what I'm looking for in this paper. For this assignment, you'll develop a needs assessment that clearly describes the health issue your proposed project will address and the specific population it is intended to serve. The overall goal here is to provide a strong, evidence-based justification for why your proposed project is needed in the setting you've selected. Your needs assessment should explain why the health issue is a concern in your chosen location and demonstrate how the target population is affected. This means using baseline data to describe the prevalence of the issue, relevant demographic characteristics, and, if available, racial and ethnic data. You'll also want to include key health indicators related to your topic, such as physical inactivity, obesity, or other relevant measures that help you describe the scope of the problem. A major component of this assignment is examining the current availability of preventative health services related to your topic. You will discuss what programs, services, or resources already exist within the community, along with any barriers to access, such as cost, transportation, availability, or cultural consideration. Just as importantly, you'll identify gaps in services, gaps in knowledges, or limitations in the capacity of healthcare providers or community agencies to adequately address the issue. Your paper should be 2 to 3 pages in length, not including the required cover page or reference pages. And you should rely on current scholarly literature and credible data sources rather than just telling me your opinion. Please allow or follow APA 7th edition formatting, including a clear introduction, organized subheading, and a concise conclusion that brings everything together. Please note that the required sections include health status, where you will introduce the health issue and explain how it affects your target population. Community description. This is where you'll describe the setting in which your program will take place. Needs assessment, which should include quantitative data, such as prevalence rates, demographic statistics, and a community link where you describe existing programs or resources that explain how your proposed project fits within the current landscape. When you are gathering data, you may use national, state, local, organizational, or campus-level resources. Acceptable sources include the CDC, state and local health departments, national surveys like NHANES or the U.S. Census, institutional or campus data, community reports, and peer-reviewed literature. As you work on this assignment, I strongly encourage you to review the syllabus, particularly the section outlining the criteria for exemplary or A-level scores. That section provides you with important guidance on how depth, integration of sources, and overall expectations for graduate level work. If you have any questions as you're working through the paper, please reach out. This assignment will serve as an important foundation for future planning work, so take your time and ground your analysis in strong evidence. I'm looking forward to reading your needs